Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to XDefiant. I can't believe I'm saying this, but we actually have an update from the XDefiant team. Now, as you guys know, this past week has been pretty crazy for XDefiant because typically we hear nothing about the game. Then this past week, we started getting a bunch of things coming from industry insiders as well as anonymous people working on the team claiming that XDefiant is in a pretty bad state right now. Not only the state of the development of the game, but also how the people making the game are being treated and how the game itself is trying to chase Call of Duty so much that's actually becoming a huge detriment to the game overall. I've covered that in previous videos, but amongst all of that, Mark Rubin did say that there was an update coming soon, and today we finally got it, though I don't think you guys are really gonna like it as much as you would hope. So here we see Defiance. First and foremost, thank you for your continued support for XDefiant. We are proud to have such a passionate community, and we thank you for your participation in our test phases, including our insider sessions. One little note before we go on here, the last time they had one of those was back in September of 2023. We're talking 6 months ago was the last time we had a community play session. But continuing on here, this game has always been community first with player feedback as a top priority. While we hoped to go live by the end of March, there are still some improvements that we need to test before that. We're finishing preparation for a 12-hour server test session that will be worldwide on PlayStation, Xbox Series X and S, as well as PC. The goal for this test is to stress our servers and get critical data to prepare us for launch. This is where we need your help to test our servers as much as possible. As always, feedback on your experience is important to us. After this short test, we expect to be able to lock a launch date and start sharing more about the exciting content XDefiant has to offer in the future. Thank you again for standing with us. We will be back once we are ready to share more news, the XDefiant team. So they're going to be having this big 12-hour server test session for all the platforms. It's obviously going to be free. XDefiant's a free game after all. Anyone can jump in and just try to basically break the servers by getting as many people in there as humanly possible so they can get a bunch of critical feedback and data on their end. That sounds fantastic. But one thing, did you guys notice from there? We didn't get a date for that 12-hour server test within that message right there. So basically the message is there's going to be like a big 12-hour service test in the future. We just don't know when yet, but after that point, we'll probably have a better idea of when the release date is going to be. So basically they said just keep on waiting because in the future something's going to happen, and when that happens, they'll give us more of an idea of what's going to happen even further in the future. Is this game ever coming, man? Like, I really just want XDefiant. It was fantastic. It took the FPS community by storm back in the summer because a lot of us are just getting burnt out on the current stuff that's out there, and XDefiant offered something a little bit different. It was a bit more relaxed. It was interesting. The factions, the gunplay, like everything about it felt good, and that was about a year ago, so you would hope that by now it's even more refined. The servers are better, weapon balance is better, gunplay is better, hit detection, and all of that. Like, I'm excited to actually try this out, but again, the entire update they gave us today was in the future something is going to happen, and then when that happens we'll have more of an idea when more things can happen even further in the future after that. Like, it's not really much of an update, so that's pretty unfortunate. That's why I said we have an update, but I don't think you guys are going to be overly stoked about it. But I suppose at the end of the day something is better than nothing. The fact that they're finishing preparation for that 12-hour service test is a good thing, so hopefully within the next week or so they're going to give us a date for that. Maybe the server test will happen sometime next week after Easter and the holidays and things like that. That would be fantastic. I hope it's going to be soon, and as always I will keep you guys posted as we learn more and as soon as we get a date for that 12-hour service test session. But for right now, that's it for this update video here today. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave your thoughts and feedback down there in the comments, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.